going on, everyone? Welcome to Filament Friday. Thank God it's Filament Friday. Today what we're going to do is a little bit of filament from Giant Arm. It's my second gold filament that I've purchased, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a test on my test. Every Friday I'd like to do a Filament Friday test, and we'll see what we come up with. And at the very end, we're going to see if I would stock this item and if it's going to replace my current gold that I have stocked, if I were to have gold stock. Okay, so anyways, let's get to editing this. All right, so let's get to grading this. The first thing we're going to talk about is the spool. For the bamboo spool, it's definitely awesome. But for the A1s, it's going to be horrible. You're going to have to get an adapter for that. So that's a 5 and a 1. So that's going to be a 3. So it's a 1 to 5 scale. Okay. Oh, hey, all in the reflexes. 1 to 5 scale. That might continue to fall down. Okay, so we got a 3 for the spool. Bed adhesion, which usually is not an issue, but I have certain methods I have to deal with that. So that's going to always be, I'm going to say, somewhere around this area. That's going to be a 4. I'm going to give it. The finish, as you can see, the benchy came in very nice. You can see some layer lines on the cones, and you can also see, some marks. The thing about silk, this is gold silk, by the way. The thing about silk is that you're going to have layer lines in the shallow areas really bad. It's going to really show up like you see here in this footage. And so the finish, since it is a silk, the finish, we're going to give that, for being silk, we're going to give it a 3. All right. And then the structure of this stuff. Well, let's test out the structure. It is silk. So silk is always a little bit more weak. But so for silk, let's give it a structure test. And that's pretty darn strong, I would say. It took quite a bit to snap it. So a 5 being extremely structurable, I'm going to give this a 2. Okay, because it is silk. All right, and now the color. So now if you look at this color compared to other colors of gold, you're going to find that it is a little bit more of a darker gold, but it looks way more gold than other golds I've seen. How many times can you say gold in 1 minute? I don't know. So anyway, so back to the board. For the color gold, I'm going to actually give this a 4. I hope there could be some discrepancy in all this stuff. Okay, and then for the flatness that you see in this footage here, I checked this and I press it against the table and it's extremely flat, and I'm going to give that a 5 for a 2 by 2 inch square. All right, so now we're going to add this up. 7, 10, 11, 12, 16. So we got 21 total points. 21 points. All right, and we don't know if that's good or not. This is the first one we've done, but I'm assuming that's pretty darn good. And would I stock this item? Absolutely. That's not getting a red X. So there you have it. Giant Arm 3D printer filament. All right, so that's Giant Arm filament, and that's what we got today. Gold Giant Arm filament. Take it easy, folks. Giant Arm gold filament. Giant Arm gold filament. All right. Oh, wow. Giant Arm. Okay. Let's spool this up here. Yeah. What the hell did I say? Filligant? All right. Takes it. Jesus.